All right, you're welcome again. In this lesson, we're going to consider multiple integral. Okay, now without wasting much time, let's take a look at this question. Find the value of the multiple integral, the integral from the range 0 to pi, and then also the integral from the range 0 to cos theta, r sine theta, dr d theta. Okay, now let's go. In this case, we are specified and we are told the first one we have from the boundary or from the range or from the interval 0 to pi, and then we have the second one 0 to cos theta, and then this first one is for the last one that we have 0 to pi is for the theta, and then 0 to cos theta is for the r. Okay, good. Now let's go. We are going to integrate this part by part. We have the inner part and we have the outer part. So the inner part is the integral from 0 to cos theta, r sine theta dr. This is the inner part, okay? So let's integrate this inner part before we integrate the outer, okay? So now, the inner part, when we integrate r cos theta with respect to dr, in this place we are going to integrate r and then hold theta as a constant. Okay, so integrating here, we're going to have r square sine theta, you get it, all over 2, or we say 1 all over 2 r square sine theta. You get it? It's either we say r square sine theta all over 2, or we simply say 1 all over 2 r square sine theta. Then over the range 0 to cos theta, and then we have the theta. You get it, right? So here we have the integral over the range of 0 to pi, open bracket, 1 all over 2, open bracket. Now let's place in our values, the upper bound and the lower bound, or the range. Okay, so here we're going to have, in place of r square, we'll replace it with cos theta. Then here we have cos theta squared. Then we have sine theta. Then minus, in place of r square, we'll replace it with 0. Okay, so we have 0 squared sine theta. 0 squared is 0 times sine theta is 0. So we're going to have cos squared theta sine theta. Okay, so here we have the integral over the range 0 to pi, open bracket, 1 all over 2 cos squared theta sine theta d theta. Okay, so let's take this 1 all over 2 outside the integral sign. Here we're going to have 1 all over 2, the integral over the range 0 to pi, cos squared theta sine theta d theta. Okay, all right, good. Let's integrate with respect to the theta. But in this case, we are going to integrate by part. We're going to use integration by part. Now, how does integration by part works? We have the integral of u dv is equal to uv minus integral of v du. This is the formula for integration by parts. Okay, the integral of u dv is equal to uv minus the integral of v du. And then we are to integrate cos squared theta sine theta. So here we're going to take u to be cos squared theta. So if you say let u be equal to cos squared theta, then you'll see that cos squared theta is simply cos theta cos theta. When you say cos theta times cos theta, it is cos squared theta. So let's differentiate this u with respect to theta. That means we are going to say du d theta. So when you differentiate this using product rule, you differentiate cos theta times cos theta plus, when you differentiate the second cos theta plus sine theta. Okay, so when you differentiate, we are going to have minus 2 cos theta sine theta. we're going to have minus 2 cos theta sine theta. So here, let's make du the subject. We cross multiply, and then we'll cross multiply. We're going to say that du is equal to minus 2 cos theta sine theta. Okay, so here we have u is equal to cos squared theta, and du is equal to minus 2 cos theta sine theta. Now, in this place where we are evaluating this integral, we have cos squared theta and sine squared theta. We have found our u, and then in the integral that you are given, you will have your u and your dv. So now we have identified our u. The other thing remaining is going to give us our dv. So dv here is sine theta d theta. Okay, our dv here is sine theta d theta. So when you integrate this dv, that means we're going to say the integral of dv is equal to integral of sine theta d theta. When you integrate, it's going to give you, the left hand side is going to give you v is equal to integrate sine theta, is going to give you minus cos theta. So here now we found u equal to cos squared theta. We have du is equal to minus 2 cos theta sine theta, and then we have our v minus cos theta, and then we have dv equal to sine theta. And then our formula for integration by parts says the integral of u dv is equal to uv minus integral of v du. Now let's place it. Here we're going to have the integral of u dv, u is cos squared theta, dv is sine theta. Okay, here we have the integral of cos squared theta sine theta is equal to our u is cos squared theta times v. What do we have as a v? Our v is minus cos theta. So you have cos squared theta times minus cos theta. Now we have minus the integral of v is minus cos theta times dv. At dv we have minus 2 cos theta sine theta. Then we have d theta. All right, good. So in this place, here now we have the integral of cos squared theta sine theta is equal to cos squared theta times minus cos theta minus the integral of minus cos theta times minus 2 cos theta sine theta. Let's simplify. In the first part, where we have cos squared theta times minus cos theta, when you multiply this, it's going to give you minus cos cube theta. Okay, minus cos cube theta. Now we have minus, and then the other part where we have the integral of minus cos theta minus 2 cos theta sine theta. When you multiply this, here we have cos theta times cos theta, right? It's going to give you cos squared theta sine theta. Here we have minus times minus, going to give us plus. So we have cos theta times 2 cos theta sine theta is going to give us 2 cos squared theta sine theta. Here we have d theta. All right, yes. So here now, after simplifying this part, we have that the integral of cos squared theta sine theta is equal to minus cos cube theta minus the integral of 2 cos squared theta sine theta d theta. So take a look at this. The left hand side is the same as what we have in the right hand side, the second part of our right hand side. In the left hand side, we have the integral of cos squared theta sine theta, and then the second part of our right hand side, we have the integral of 2 cos squared theta sine theta. Now let's take this second part to the left hand side, and then you see that we have minus integral of 2. So taking it to the other side is going to give us plus, and then we take these 2 outside the integral sign. You get it, right? So as we take it outside the integral sign and then crossing the sign of inequality, it will be what? Plus. So here we are going to have the integral of cos squared theta sine theta plus 2 of the integral of cos squared theta sine theta equal to we have minus cos cube theta. All right, good. So here we have the integral of cos squared theta sine theta plus 2 integral cos squared theta sine theta. He's trying to tell you this is cos squared, the integral of cos squared theta is 1, and then 2 of the same integral of cos squared theta. So when you combine this, it's going to give you 3 integral of cos squared theta sine theta. Hello. So here we have the integral of cos squared theta sine theta, and then here also have 2 of the integral of cos squared theta sine theta. So 2 and then the other 1, add them together is going to give you 3 of the integral of cos squared theta sine theta, equal to, we have minus cos cube theta. But you discover that we are actually looking for the integral of cos squared theta sine theta. But here we have 3 of integral of cos squared theta sine theta. Let's divide both sides by 3. So when you divide both sides by 3, you are going to have the integral of cos squared theta sine theta is equal to minus cos cube theta all over 3. You get it? It's equal to minus cos cube theta all over 3, which is also the same thing as saying minus 1 all over 3 cos cube theta. You get it right? So we have integrated, okay? So and then our integral here, we have 1 all over 2, the integral over the range 0 to pi. Cos squared theta sine theta d theta is equal to, we have 1 all over 2, we take it outside as is a constant. Now when we integrated cos squared theta sine theta, it gave us minus 1 over 3 cos cube theta over the range 0 to pi. Now let's plug in our range. Okay, so here we're going to have, first of all, let's bring out this 1 all over 3 out. So when you say minus 1 all over 3 multiplied by 1 all over 2, it's going to give you minus 1 all over 6. So as we bring it out, we have minus 1 all over 6, open bracket, cos cube theta over the range 0 to pi. Okay, now let's plug in the range. So here we're going to have 1 all over 6, open bracket, cos cube pi minus cos cube 0. Okay, when you say cos cube pi, it's going to give you minus 1, and when you say cos cube 0 is equal to 1. So here we have minus 1 minus 1. So when you open the bracket, it's going to give you minus 1 minus 1, which is equal to minus 2. Then minus 2 times minus 1 all over 6 is going to give you plus 2 all over 6, and 2 all over 6 is equal to 1 all over 3. So the double integral over the range of 0 to pi and over the range 0 to cos theta r sin theta dr d theta is equal to 1 all over 3. Is equal to 1 all over 3. All right? Yes. Thank you very much for watching. Let's take more examples. Please subscribe if you have not. Like and share our videos. Stay blessed.